And, you know, I get off the phone with him, and so I'm kind of wiping my eyes because I'm emotional at this time. And then they kind of say, well, hey, our pick's coming back up, come on back in. So I come back in, and that's kind of how everything's. So, I mean, I go from that emotional roller coaster to, you know, Mr. Jones asking me to, you know, turn his card in. And so that emotional swing is something I can't, I mean, it's unbelievable. So when I could make that phone call, best phone call I ever made. Ever.
I wanted to showcase that, of course, route running and being able to catch the ball at the backfield, and then outside today, even though we had 30-mile-an-hour winds, being able to track a football punt-wise, being able to catch it, secure it cleanly.
To make that phone call to him after getting off the phone with him 15 minutes before, and he's probably at his lowest, you know, he's a really mentally strong person. He has been all his life. And to hear that little bit of a doubt crack in his voice was tough. You know, I am undersized. And for the first time, he calls me and his voice is cracking. And it's almost like he's realizing, like, I might not get drafted. And it's really the first time where I heard him in his voice, in the way he talked, that my height might have caught up to me. Like, I might not be able to overcome this, you know, as far as getting drafted. And it's the first time he's crying. He's got a house full of people there. So there's disappointment. There's a level of, it was weird because it was almost like he was apologizing for not getting drafted and kind of reassuring me, which is, you know, that's devastating for a parent, for them to, you can feel the pain, and they're saying it's going to be all right, and if I don't, I've got a place to go because I've talked to this guy and this guy, and I'm going into dad mode, and that's right. This is, you know, this has been the way we've done it. You know, I'm having a lot of flashbacks to the recruiting process, you know, taking trips and knowing that I've got a really good player with me.